Hi, welcome to Data Precision with and this is the second part for creating a partition table. So previously I couldn't work on creating the table from an empty table due to access restrictions. So I created the table. Here's the table. I created the table on on my own project, not on the public data set since it's only readable. So now I have created my table. Now we're going to now edit our schemas and add our fields. So we're going to now determine our integer range partition or time unit partition. So we'll enter our schema and ensure we have an integer column. So we have the field name integer, the type integer, the mode nullable. So that field name, let's put it in capital letter, integer, type, integer, and nullable. First field. Second field, we call it name, string, nullable. One field, call it name, string, nullable. Third field, we call it ID, string, and nullable. So let's go back and change this name to only n capital. So we have partition and cluster settings. So we have to call it partition by ingestion time. If that property too. Let's see where we can change our partition and cluster settings. View access policies. Access policies. Fields. Options. Let's see if we can. It's supposed to be within our create table, but we've created our table already. So let's see what Gemini can tell us about. So based on the metadata of the table, my project, here are the current settings. Partition, the table is not partitioned, cluster, the table is not clustered. The table currently has 3 columns, but does not use these features to organize data. Why use it? The partition divides. So if you're planning to really large amount of data into well, I can help you generate a new schema that includes partition and cluster. I'd like to see how to create. Yes, show me how to create. We want to recreate the table because for our instructions, seems the setup has changed. So this is using SQL. So let's see if we can create a table. Okay, so I think I can see it here. I can see it. Oh, so much better. Let's come back and see. Create a table, call the table a native table. Table type is native table. This is written here already. Table type native table. And now pick. You can see the settings and the now create our integer for the schema. Let's fill again. Let's call this integer. Integer variable. Now field name string. So let's see what we have here. Partition and cluster settings. Partition by ingestion time. We're required to pick the type. Also pick partition by field. We have partition time, which is the where clause. Back here by integer at end interval. Note that the start of partition ring end is the end of the last partition ring, the interval limit of the partition ring. What do we do here? Come and check. Enable default. Create an ingestion time partition table. What was the first 5 steps created to create a time limit partition? So let's create the first partition, then we'll come back and create the second table. Nation table. So this nation table, it's my table. At So this is interval start 0 and date time. So let's see. I can give a date time, year, month, and date. Let's just give it an integer value. So let's say 26. The valid integers. Table already exists. I think we should just rename this table to be table 1. So let's create another table now. Create table. So the first we picked partition by ingestion time. The second we'll be picking no partitioning. The partition by ingestion time and date. So let's see. By ingestion time and date. Okay. By day, by hour, by month, by hour. Okay. We have created our two tables. So determine whether a table partitioned. Now look at the table details in the user interface, which will include partition specification if there is one. The table says show if it is ingestion time, time unit, or integer range partitioning, and the column is partitioned on. So if we look at it now, come to my table O1. This is partitioned by integer. Come to table O2, the details. The we are creating we partition by date. I say this is a partition table. This is also a partition table. So it's nice partition. It's showing it as partition by day. Okay. Table just completely notice creation. So you can see how the two tables have been created. One by day and the other. The key takeaways: integer range and timing partitions can divide your data tables by specific values present in the data, while ingestion time partition tables can divide your data by time data is ingested. All types of partitions can be managed from Google Cloud Console using BigQuery by navigating your data set and selecting the appropriate partition type.